Gracias por escuchar REED-BBS.
REED-BBS. BBS. As the great late Roger Mayweather said, most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. And I concur, because if they did, there would be no such thing as the upset of the year category. Let's get into upset of the year for 2023 on REED-BBS's awards tour. There was quite a few candidates. You know, most motherfuckers knew even less about boxing in 2023 due to the number of candidates. We had Brian Mendoza versus Sebastian Fundora. That got some love. Zhali Zhang, Joe Joyce won. Was a bit of an upset. I mean, I didn't predict Zhang to win, but like I stated in my Breakout Fighter of the Year award, Zhang took over so early, it became not even an upset. It was more a sense of, how the fuck did we not know this? That's how prominent his level of dominance was over Joyce. Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank won. That came out of nowhere. No one saw Liam Smith KOing Chris Eubank, but the fact Eubank avenged said upset loss by KO no less kind of minimized that for me. Rafael Espinoza over Robesi Ramirez has been getting quite a bit of upset love. I can't knock it. Espinoza was a 16-1 underdog. But my thing is, the motherfucker was also 6 feet 1 inches tall. That's huge. Huge for a fucking featherweight. And he brought a 24-0, 20 KOs record into the ring with him. So yeah, none of us knew about him. But with those credentials, was it really an upset? For me, 2023 upset of the year is Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder. And here's why. The ink had yet to even dry on the newly signed contracts for Wilder and Joshua. Just beat Joseph Parker. Hell, Slow Joe Joyce even stopped him. So surely the Bomb Squad, the Bronze Bomber, surely boxing's preeminent one-hitter quitter, Deontay Wilder, he stops Joseph Parker too, right? I mean, Joe Joyce stopped him. Deontay Wilder can stop him too, right? Sure, why not? What we got was a passive, strange performance from Wilder. He was stingy with his punches, as if there was like a withdrawal from his bank account per punch thrown. Listless performance. He showcased the legs of a newborn calf, unsteady as fuck. Was a career worst, and I mean worst, performance for Wilder. That has many contemplating if Wilder has a future in boxing at all. It was that bad. Let's get on to KO of the year, which is self-explanatory. We're talking Chris Tucker portraying Smokey from Friday, standing over a prone body, saying, "You just got knocked the fuck out." Now, they say the film don't lie. It damn sure don't lie when it comes to KO of the year. For me, it's all about the visceral, immediate reaction. That's what usually settles it for your boy. Some of the candidates: Yoenis Tellez versus Levan Navarro. Now, Tellez, he had just landed a left hook to the body. They clinched up, they disengaged, and Navarro walked into a left hook upstairs. Timber! Flat on his back, my man was done. Had like a trickle of blood flowing from his eye or nose or something. Another candidate, David Morrell versus Yamaguchi How Now Falcao. Morrell, he will get a KO of the year at some point, but there were better ones in 2023 for me. There just were. Anthony Joshua, he had a good KO of Robert Helenius. A quality KO. Set up nicely by Joshua. He was landing stiff left jabs to the body, stabbing the body. Then he came upstairs with a looping right hand, which ended it. And Joshua needed a KO to reassert himself as a heavyweight threat. But keeping it a buck, Hellenius was stopped just 2 fights prior by Wilder in the first fucking round, no less. We had humorous KOs. The aforementioned Sebastian Fundora versus Brian Mendoza fight. That was more of a 2-hitter quitter. Mendoza lands a sneaky left hook. Fundora's knees dipped real badly. So then the kill shot was a right hand, which stretched Fundora out a bit. Then he rose. He was sitting on his ass, upright, having a drunken, hazy-ass conversation with no one in particular. It was pretty funny to see that. As was the Rayo Valenzuela Chris Colbert 2 KO rematch from a piss-poor decision on the David Benavidez Caleb Plant undercard. Rayo dipped in with a delayed right hand, looping right hand, bow! Hit Colbert square on the jaw. Spun him a bit onto his face where he laid on the bottom rope unfucking conscious. And as much shit as Colbert talks, that made it even funnier. But if we're talking vicious, violent, oh shit, like what the fuck, oh my G level KOs. To me, the clear winner in 2023 is, envelope please, Jomtao Nakatani versus Andrew Maloney. Nakatani, he stuck the Southie jab out there, took some baby steps backwards, and once the distance was just right, brutal overhand left fucked Maloney's world up. All the way up. I'm talking my man's legs was folded up under him and shit, like one of them bad ACL injuries you see in the NFL. He was bleeding. You saw his chest huffing and puffing, like struggling for air as he's flat on his back with the ref and Chris Tucker standing over him. That KO does it for me because I was genuinely concerned for Maloney's health in the immediate aftermath. And I was relieved to see that my man fought later the same year. But yeah, KO of the year for your boy. Junto Nakatani, Andrew Maloney. Upset of the year, Joseph Parker over Deontay Wilder. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.